Okay. Hello, Broken Skull. Welcome to the stream. Hello, newbie animator. Hello, Lily. Hello, cheese that expired. Okay. Let me move that up. Hello, Zoodle. Welcome to the stream. Now listen to it. Listen to what? Eat very soon. Okay, Broken Skull. I gotcha. I swear to God, I can't hear. You were here. You were here. Though. Are you gonna leave? Did you say you're gonna leave? Oh, okay. Goodbye, Lily. Okay, hold on. You gonna come back later? Okay. Goodbye. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna draw, actually. Not really trying to figure out what I'm gonna draw. You gain art style finally, because it keeps changing. For some reason. Yeah, your art style always changes. There's not really any one consistent art style that someone can truly have, I don't think. Why so early? I don't know. Hello, XV. Hello, Vendetta. Hello, Screen Hermit. Listen to what now, newbie animator? Draw One Piece? I don't think I will. But hello, Sigma. Gotta get to work soon. I see. Okay. I am still figuring out what to draw. Homeless. This is the song I sent in the music channel. Probably not. Like I said last time, every single time I listened to something, it didn't matter if it should have been copyrighted or not, I still got copyright struck. It was very tragic. You won't? I swear? Yeah. You know, I would believe you, but also Beethoven shouldn't be able to copyright me. So, it's just a parody song? Yeah. That's... Honestly, it's probably more realistic to get copyrighted from a parody song than from a ghost. What time is it at my place? It's 1:26 p.m. At least listen a little bit. Maybe after the stream. To be honest, I don't actually really go in the music chat. Hello, random dude. Random stuff. What's the point in listening to a song for 10 seconds? I don't think that's... If I'm gonna listen to a song, I'm gonna listen to the entire song. There's no point in just listening to 10 seconds of a song. Okay, hold on. Let me bring her down. Is that Anime Steve? This is not Steve. This isn't even a shirt, it's a robe. Like what a Greek god thing would wear, person. What else from Arctic Monkeys do I listen? I don't listen to Arctic Monkeys, but I do know the band. Why are we ghosting you on Discord? I'm not, actually. I'm pretty sure I already responded to you. You didn't? Okay, let me check. Hello, Shira. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I did respond to you, actually. But whatever, it's cool. Let me see. What am I doing? Alright. Hot lady? Which one is the hot lady? I assume this one. She's indeed burning. On fire, perhaps. Okay, she's not, but... Same thing. Hello, Burak. Red. Yeah. Hold on. Do I believe in afterlife? No, I do not. Then why am I alive? If I mean, it's like, wait, why am I alive? Because I was birthed. Because my mother gave birth to me, I suppose. If you're asking what's my purpose in life, it's to draw, because I like drawing. The meaning that you get out of life doesn't have to be anything grand like an afterlife. You could just enjoy being alive. There's no reason, like, you don't get on a roller coaster because you're gonna end back up at the same spot that you started. You get on the roller coaster because the roller coaster is fun. You're saying there's no point in the afterlife. I mean, there's no point in life because there's no afterlife. That's kind of like, aren't you supposed to like treasure your life like while you're living on Earth? Are you saying that if there is no afterlife, you're just not gonna have a point to be alive? That seems kind of defeatist. Not really defeatist, but you know what I'm saying. Bring it up there. Okay. There you go. Well, I guess if you're religious, yeah, you're gonna have a different meaning to life, I suppose. So that makes sense. Because then what's the point? Well, I mean, I guess it probably wouldn't make sense to someone who is religious, so I don't know how to explain it properly. I mean, the point in life is whatever you make it to be. Your meaning in life is whatever you're looking forward to. So because you're looking forward to the afterlife, so that's your meaning. But I'm not looking. I'm looking forward to, drawing. I'm looking forward to becoming an art god. To just having fun, and that's what I'm looking forward to. So my meaning in life is just to, draw and have fun. I think that's basically what meaning is. It's whatever you're looking forward to. Why are we talking about the afterlife? I don't know. Philip said so. The reason the afterlife is your meaning is because that's what you're looking forward to. But if you're looking forward to something else, then it wouldn't be your meaning anymore. So yeah, I don't think you necessarily need an afterlife to have meaning. Let me find something. Okay, is it really this pen? Is this pen the pen that I actually want? Or pencil? Is this pencil the one that I want, or is there a different? Oh, this is a different. This is a cold. You're not wrong though. Well, I mean, in a technical sense, you can be wrong. I mean, I do agree with you, but I'm not the type to say that I'm not the type to say that I can't be wrong. I think I can definitely be wrong. So even though I do have the same belief as you, random stuff. I mean, yeah, it's not like I can't be wrong. I don't think anyone could be 100% right, so no. You can be wrong. Maybe there really is an afterlife, but who knows? You can only really know that if you die, I suppose. I'm quite happy being alive, so. The only flaw I see in your argument, Dennis, is that your thesis depends on the assumption that you can define your own meaning. I mean, at least for me, I know I can define my own meaning, but I mean, not really. I don't think so. If you're saying that you can't choose what you like in life, I mean that's fair, but I don't think that like whether you get to choose what you're looking forward to or not doesn't really define like it doesn't dictate. It doesn't change the fact that you're still looking forward to something, and that's why something means something. Okay, I used something means something. That that was kind of a bad way to say it, but I mean, sure, you might not be able to change what you're looking forward to, but that doesn't really affect the fact that you're still looking forward to something, and that's why you kind of give your life meaning. Like, people become depressed when they don't have anything to look forward to ever. Dennis, can you control your life? I think I can control I can control what I like, or like what I'm looking forward to. I think I can do that. But even if you can't, I don't think that really affects what I just said. And once, oh, hello, Blue. Hello, Emo. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. That's what I'm doing. Remembered. I was like, what part of this drawing am I really drawing? What am I actually supposed to be illustrating here? And I have no idea. Okay, so like, if that's probably the thing is there. You're not a big fan of Squid Games? That's fair. That is fair. There was a blue that I liked, and I don't know if I don't think this is the blue that I liked. And I can't find it. Like, if I pour out all my pencils. Hello, Mellow Kitten. Welcome to the stream. Oh, this is the blue. This is the blue that I liked. Whoopsie. Hold on. Because if there was a hurricane and you're saying that you can control that hurricane so you survive? No, I never said that. I can control... Can you play Erica song? No. I'm not playing any copyrighted song. I can't control, like, the world, but I can control what my meaning is. I can control what I want. Dennis, do you like Shiro for the simplicity or because she's gorgeous? I like Shiro because of the design, so, I don't know. I suppose, yeah, the design. She's really nice. She's a really nice, simple, but like well executed design, if that makes sense. So it's a combination. If a design can be good while being simple, like I feel like that adds something for me. So, but like I think the real answer is because I just like the design. Really like the design. Why not? Because I don't want to get copyrighted. Thank you. No problem. Where's the red? Okay, there's the red. It's a war song? Yeah, and Beethoven is a classical song, and somehow I still got copyrighted. I trust nothing anymore. I have trust issues now. Because of Beethoven. Hey, did you know? In the bathroom. Inside your teacher's home, did you know? Alright, have to go. Okay, goodbye, Screen Hermit. But maybe I'll be back before be back for the finish, possibly? Probably. You know, random stuff. I don't think someone has to ask for something for them to actually do something. If everyone had to ask for input, then there'd be no conversation because no one would ever start a conversation because no one would have asked for a conversation. And no one would have asked if you asked for a conversation. Does Facebook pay money? Probably, maybe. I don't know. Goodbye, Screen Hermit. Bro, just trying to tell me off? I'm not trying to do anything, really. I don't really care what you do with your actions or anything. But I am just saying, logically, that doesn't really make sense to ask if you asked. I'm gonna go make AI photos and earn money? Well, okay. From grandpas and moms? Huh. If you say so. Where did that thing go? My pencil just disappeared like that? Are you kidding me? Phillips is getting a bag? Something like that, yeah. Is this the one I like? I think this is actually the one I wanted. That must be the one that I wanted. Yeah, okay. I suppose this is the one I wanted. When have I ever gone to logic, Dennis? Let's be real. Fair, I suppose. But without logic, you can't really justify anything. Wait. Wait, huh? Wait, never mind. Alright, bring that in. I think that works. I am the storm that is approaching. Use their religion to steal money from them? Hey, you've unlocked the classic technique. You've unlocked the ancient technique of the religious people, of the church. Congratulations, you have acquired the church technique. That's a technique they haven't used since, well, forever. Okay, just kidding. They're always using that technique. I've seen it work before. Well, I mean, it always works. That's like, that always works. It has never, when has it failed? If you want money, make a god. Hello, Diavola. How are you doing this fine fine afternoon. If law school doesn't work, I'm just gonna be a con artist. I think being a con artist is kind of harder than you actually think. What's like if you want money, just make a god? Yeah, if you want money, make a god. People will give you money so they can go to heaven. It's how it works. Fabricate a god and then profit. It's how it always works. It's how it works. I fixed my sleep schedule, so that's why I haven't joined since 2 streams. Make a sense that makes sense. Who plays chess? I used to play chess, but then I quit because I was spending too much time playing chess, essentially. So I stopped playing chess. Donate $5 for Jesus to bless you. Exactly. Always works without fail. Especially if you define a blessing as something very vague. If a blessing is something very vague, then anything can become a blessing, which means they'll always think that the blessing actually worked, which means they'll keep coming back for more blessings. How much was your ELO? Oh, no, I was really bad. I kind of just started. I started this year, so I was only like 800. It was like 830 ELO. I did not... What's ELO? You know, in chess, in any ranking system, it's called ELO. Yeah, I was like, hey, I'm gonna learn chess, and then I remember, and then I started playing chess, and I was actually getting pretty good. I was starting to get good, but then I was spending like 5 hours a day playing chess, so I just decided, nah, I'm not gonna play chess anymore. I want to draw instead. So I started drawing. Imagine being 22 years old, and the Taylor Swift fans are trying to buy your hat off the black market. Chess is the best game. Chess is really great, yeah. It makes you feel really smart when you outsmart your opponent. It makes you feel really dumb when you fall for a trap. Draw the redhead chick kissing Shira and Shira panicking. Honestly, she would. She'd do that. Even I didn't know about it? Wait, you didn't know about what now? Yeah, I watched the recent slop, and I gotta say the slop rate has gone down. Well, I also checked the beginning after the end, and I gotta say they did butcher the animation real bad. But honestly, I would have watched it. Fair. Hello, DK Kerbo. How shall I wear a cap, Dennis? I have no idea. Put it on your shoulder. Dennis, on God, should would for real? Search. Dennis, on God, she would for real? Oh, yeah. She would? Oh, Yuri? She's not the type to not Yuri. That's for sure. Is that a Dennis look-alike with a beard? Come on, you think I'm that... You think my eyes are that pretty? Nah. Yes, Yuri. But also, she doesn't really care, to be fair. She's more the type to just troll everyone, to be honest. Oh, is that a Denji look-alike? Not a Dennis look-alike, sorry. My brain autocorrects Denji to Dennis. I'm sorry, that's just how it works. Look, it's put on your shoulder, then how am I wearing it? I don't know, put the cap on your shoulder, obviously. Yeah, this is Denji. Of course it's Denji. Who else can it be? She can troll me. Yeah, me too. I mean, what? What? On main? What? What? Alrighty. Emo, what did you say you were watching it? Did you just say you consumed children? Hi, hello, Comic King. How are things? I'm trying to do drawing, but I really can't concentrate. Just now, probably due to me having a headache all day, due to it being the last day of school. Oh, well, unfortunately, you have a headache, but I mean, it's good that it's the last day of school, I suppose. Bro ate bro ate a chicken child? Oh. Dennis, New York or LA? I like rats more than I like burning, so New York. Watch a guy eat 25 people? Oh, that's pretty chill. I hope he doesn't get too fat, though. This is the middle right here. In what way? Well... Actually, that's a good question, Shira. That's a great question. Now, hold on. Hello, Goro. You almost died yesterday? How? Well, I found an artist recently, and his art is insane. Oh? You intrigue me. This reference I'm using is crazy. Just grilled an arm? Or bake a finger cake? That's chill. I too would bake a finger cake. I like Dennis's art more. Then what? Then what? Okay, no, seriously, I'm gonna mess this up. I don't want to make this too big. If I make it too big, I'm just gonna have a repeat of the last time. I think he is artist of the books on Final Fantasy. That's pretty cool. Dennis, UK or USA? Well, I like Eagles, so USA. Give me 1 second. I need to get something. Okay, I got it. Oof. Bro, lock in those boobas. Make sure Shira don't get him. I'm doing it. Bro, you're insulted, Anne Marie? Are you really? Why? Do you just... I'm gonna show off the sketch cards on Discord. Okay, bet. I really do have to make sure I don't mess this up. I want this to actually look, somewhat decent. So I need to figure out how to make it look decent. When the leader of the bad guy sang something. Okay, so I'd have to bring this in. Yeah, I need to bring this in like that. You've given first like. Oh. And the leader of the bad guys sang something soft and soaked in pain. Can't hide away. Oh, check Amano art on Google. Okay. This door is cranked out those dismal chords. On the vid, thank you very much. I think, liar, it was me. Oh boy. Let me see. What's his last name? Do you know what his last name? Bro, we can like live vids. Oh yeah, you can. You can, in fact. Mary, you want to beef? Don't beef. Do not beef. How did you learn how to draw? Oh, okay, that guy. Yeah, okay. I see his I see him then. Yeah. Yeah, no beef. Also, wait, no, hold on. How did I learn to draw? I used references and tried to figure out how the artist actually, did things. I don't know. Damn it. Oh, wrong thing. Don't talk about beef, I'm vegetarian. Fair. I just lost my reference. Oh no! I lost my reference. How am I gonna do this? One of my favorite underrated is live. Hello, Tommy. I haven't seen you in the stream before, unless I've seen you in the stream before and you just changed your name, but welcome to the stream nonetheless. This is so unfortunate. I can't believe I forgot this. How does this even work? I genuinely don't know what this... Booba Ayo? Nani? What? Other languages? What? Fair. I'm looking for a new show or anything that can make me feel something. You know, honestly, Vinland Saga is a pretty good mix of like shonen and feeling something. Heavenly, you should watch Heavenly Delusion. That's pretty cool too. Heavenly Delusion. I mean, let me see. What other anime? I have no idea. Heavenly Delusion, Freaky Deaky? I don't think Heavenly Delusion is Freaky Deaky, man. You can't hear anything? I'm FaceTiming my friend while watching this. Maybe watch inanimate. Kill a Kill has booba? That is true. Does enjoy sheer art I posted? Hold on. Real shit? Hold on. Where's... No, Jen. Okay, hold on. I don't know what to do with this arm. There's some scenes. I mean, yeah, that's okay. To be fair, I mean, yeah, but like, those scenes actually kind of are important. I think, at least if they, you know, it's important at least in some sort of character development. Ooh, that is some nice art, to be fair. I like the lower one. I like the one with the sword. That one's cool. Bro ain't rebuting Goonerbait allegations. No, hold on, guys. No, hold on, guys. Where is this actually supposed to be? No, hold on, Anne-Marie. The show's named Heavenly Delusion. It's not like a, it's not supposed to be a, to be fair, it's not a happy show. Not really. How do I genuinely don't know. I lost the reference. I don't know if I can't even really finish this. I'd like to finish it, but I can't. Okay, well, whatever. I literally can't finish this one. I was using a reference. Okay. Well, hey, I tried, I suppose. I'll make like a striped sports bra or something. I could have done it better, but hey. Is it on Netflix? I don't know if it's on Netflix. Yeah, Heavenly Delusion was unironically really good. It came out at the same time as Hell's Paradise. Like, funnily enough, like Heavenly Delusion and Hell's Paradise came out at the same time. And I liked Heavenly Delusion more than I liked Hell's Paradise. To be fair, Hell's Paradise is more of a shonen, and Heavenly Delusion is more of a mystery. Who actually pays to watch anime? Lol, imagine paying to watch anime. Couldn't be me. It's more of a warning than a spoiler. Wait, what's a warning exactly? For people who might be uncomfortable? Wait, did someone spoil something? I thought people hated piracy. I genuinely... I mean, yeah, the companies hate piracy. I think it depends what type of piracy it is. I think it depends. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, but yeah, I mean, I would say Heavenly Delusion. Yeah, but no. He said he wanted to feel something, but to be fair, I guess he never specified what he wanted to feel. To be fair, most anime isn't for. Well, I have no idea actually. Now you're coming up the. No, I had a reference, but the reference is just. The reference literally vanished. Like the page refreshed for some reason. I'm sorry, I won't be able to draw it properly. I think we're gonna draw Rukia. Nice. Yeah, I don't have a reference for this anymore. I do want to figure out how to draw the chest from underneath, though. So the reference was gonna be good. Unfortunately, it's gone, so I can't do it again. I'll find another one, hopefully. I know how to draw the chest from above, but drawing below is not it. If you want a free website, you can use AniWatch. I thought that got like canceled. Also, I thought like AniWatch got destroyed. Oh, sorry. I guess because you searched. Oh no, that's why. Yeah, when I left the page, came back, and then now it's gone. It's just. I mean, yeah, unfortunate. It's fine. AniWatch still work unless that's a different unless I'm thinking about something else. Maybe I was thinking about something else. Anyways, what am I doing? Right, I have no idea what I'm doing with this part of the body. Yeah, okay, I just got. Okay, I'm gonna move on to a different pose for now because I have no idea what to do with this one. I'm not gonna lie. It's my fault. I'll make it for you by not making fun of you the whole stream. I mean, I don't really care, to be fair. Like, it wasn't that important. Let me do a different pose. You know what? Let me go this page. Hold on. Does it refresh literally every time? No, it doesn't. Okay. Preferences. Hold on, let me do something. Yes, I need that to be on. Okay, cool. Now that I have that on, now I can work. What's Vinland Saga about without spoiling it? Vikings and character development. I like this woman's booba size. Yeah, and it will never be finished, unfortunately. Once I can figure something out eventually. But right now, nope. I don't know what I'm doing with it. Yeah, it's about Vikings. It's like Vikings, but character development and stuff. But character developments and stuff. Honestly, no. Vinland Saga is is an excellently executed series. There is, yeah. I mean, it's Vikings. There's fights. There's character development. All the good things. Sure, I have a gut feeling you like chess. I have no idea why though. Yeah, I have no idea why. Why would you think that? Very, very weird. You might be projecting, to be honest. Are you projecting, Anna Marie? Okay, I'll do this one. I'm gonna binge it tonight for my Funky Friday binge. Oh, nice. It's a very good watch. Hello, Dianu. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Put that there, bring that there. Then don't check art and such. It's overgrown on sheer art. Oh. What have you done? Or so I say, but I don't really care. I'll have to check it out though. Can you take a look at a reference I like? What reference exactly? Also, I need a new ad blocker because mine no longer works. I don't know. My ad blocker is just ad blocker. I think it's literally just, it's the one with like the red hand, or the red. It's like a red stop sign with a hand on it or something. That seems like the best one. It normally works, so that's just one I use. I think it's literally just, it's called like world's best ad blocker or something. You know, some type of clickbaity title or something. But it actually works pretty well. So maybe it's not so much clickbait after all. Okay, assuming that's there, we're gonna bring this up, wrap this around here, then bring that back. You don't want to download a virus? Just okay, well, what software are you using? Dennis Sean, I don't want to go back to Discord. Huh. Just go to Mac? Yeah, I mean, okay. Like I don't think it depends on what, just like go to your web browser, go into like extensions or something, and then like search up like ad blocker, and then I think it's just, yeah, it's like red. Like right now, oh, to be fair, the browser I'm using right now is Brave browser, so, but I think it should work with other browsers if they have extensions. I'm pretty sure, but I have no idea. Deshan, there's a scary furry woman on Discord. Really? Hold on, let me check. How could there have been more? I use Google browser. Oh, yeah. I don't know about Google. that is a lot of furry woman. That is quite a lot of furry woman. That's for sure. For Google, yeah, I don't know. All right, that works. Why stream so early? Because hello, Ashari 2014. Stream is early because I don't know, because it is. No reason. Because I wanted to be. No, stream is early actually so I can finish earlier. To be honest, no, yeah, actually, no, I do have a reason. Laid back camp. Laid back camp is boring. What's a laid back camp? I don't even know what that is. Although if someone's watching it, it's an anime. What's it about exactly? I mean, if people, I mean, yeah. People just have different tastes sometimes. To some people, it really isn't boring. So, yeah. Oh, it's about a laid-back camp. I sent a reference to find the scary ferment at Furry. I managed to send it. I see. Literally, it's just aesthetic. It's just aesthetic? What? Oh. Yeah, I'm not... What even is... Yeah, but it's Robert Downey Jr., so I'll do it. Or so I say, but... It's Robert Downey Jr., so I'll do it. What's the worst anime? X-Arm. X-Arm seems like the worst, probably. What's that? It's the CGI anime that is really poorly animated. I'm actually not one who cares about CGI that much, but the CGI is really bad, and it's all the entire anime is in CGI. Draw the Catwoman to scare Diabola. Nah, it's fine. Not. Hold on. Something like that. Hello, Soulcast. Oh boy. I just looked up a Google image and it looks so goofy. Yeah. I haven't actually watched X-Arm, so to be fair, I can't really judge the story, but... So, I don't know if the story is good. Where's that villain? Are you talking about Emo? Don't take my submissive act for weakness. Young ones, I'm only acting like this because I made Dennis lose his reference. It's gone. My reference is gone and it's never coming back. Potion seller. I need your strongest potion. Wait, what? You can't handle my strongest potion. Sorry for my loss. I appreciate it. If the characters and art style are terrible and the pacing is terrible, then the anime will also be terrible. Well, yeah, because the anime is the pacing. Well, yeah. Maybe the story is good. Well, true. But that's because the pacing ruins the story, so it kind of makes the story terrible if the pacing is bad. This reference is so sad. Was it Pinterest? No, it's a different site, I think. I actually don't actually know. I don't actually know the site, but it was just on the internet, I think. It was on a web browser, but it refreshed, so. This next video, when you lose your reference, last two videos have been about references. Yeah, I'm doing some sort of reference video well, I'm doing a video where I show the references I'm using about every day. I'm gonna try that. So today there's also gonna be another one. References and boobas. It's the two good things. Great things, amazing things. What? What I meant to say is, actually, to be fair, I don't really care about the chest that much. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can appreciate a good chest, okay, but I don't actually really have too much emphasis on the chest. I'm not gonna lie. Thighs. Now that's where it's at. Yeah, basically, I can appreciate most things, but surprisingly, the only thing I don't really care like how they are is the chest. Can you appreciate? I can appreciate. Hi, I would say longer, but my friends asked me to make some edits. Okay, goodbye, Ari. The chest? Yeah, I don't actually really care about the chest. If I... Yeah. How do I do that? I think like that. What about personality? I mean, well, obviously. But like... That's like an obvious one. The personality is, in fact, probably the most important thing, because if I can't stand someone, then like then I'm not gonna like be around them in the first place. Your internet's cooked? No. Thighs, now that's where it's at. What? It's true. I find it sexist in most fighting anime that the main character is always mostly almost male. Well, it's like, I mean, not really, because think about it. The people who are making it are male, so you're probably gonna make a character that you can relate to. It's like how Japanese people are gonna make like stories that are set in Japan. It's not really like racist to not have a Japanese main character if you're Japanese, right? Like if you're in like, you know, depending on where you go in the world, the main character, like whatever the subject of the story is always going to be like related to who is making the story. So, and why are literally all the fighting anime main characters kids? I suppose it's interesting, I guess. I don't know. I heard that in Japan, or you know, I don't actually know, but I've heard that like the best times of people's lives in Japan is when they are like in high school, so they probably want to like reminisce about that time, so they make the setting in that time. What about the hair and face? Wait, what? That's cool, I guess. What about hips, hair, face? I mean, everything else is probably is important. I care about everything else, except for the chest. But the creators aren't kids, though? Right, but... yeah, but I'm pretty sure that because it's like, imagine this, right? You like, when you're in high school, sure, you don't have as much freedom, but in Japan, you know their culture, like, their work culture is messed up, right? So once they become adults, they have to work their entire lives. And they don't really get much time off, so it's like, it kind of makes sense that your best time is when you're not, like, a slave to your job. Especially animators, right? Animators are especially slaves. Her butt is sacred? That's fair. Yeah, but it makes sense that, like, if your entire adult life is just, like, being a slave to a job, it makes sense why you'd probably want to, like, go back to being a high schooler, or at least go back to your high school days. Because all your memories of adulthood is just work, being tired, sleeping, having to wake up again. I think it's sad that animators should only be releasing monthly instead of weekly. That would make sense, but it's just not gonna work for a lot of people. But yeah, that would be really great though. Yeah, like, I mean, like, it won't work for companies. I wonder how you would actually make that change. That'd be great. They'd probably be able to make better like episodes too. People should be more. Yeah, but companies are never gonna be understanding. Like, people are understanding, sure. People can understand people, but companies really only care about money. Companies are a different beast entirely than a person, unfortunately. Animators could make protests, they can, but yeah, they have to fight against the entire culture, which is difficult. And they can do it, but I feel like a lot of the Japan culture is like about like not standing out. So imagine trying to protest in Japan. It's like you're going like if your culture is about not standing out and protesting is like literally about making noise, it's probably really difficult. It's like trying to get an introverted person to like go to a party and just like be boisterous and stuff. Like sure it'll be good for them, but they're not gonna do it. Even though it'd be better for them if they did. It's a really tough situation. It's a really tough situation. Do I like J-pop? Yes, I do. Hello, George. I feel like I listen to a lot of J-pop. I mean, to be fair, like I like Eve, the artist Eve. He's really good. He does really good he does really good art. I mean, music. Can't animators just take it in turns animating and take a day off? I think so, but like probably right, but I don't know, but I'd assume that taking a day off, it's like you don't want to force someone else to like do your own work, right? Kind of something like that. Like they can take days off, but they'll put the work onto someone else. So it's I think it's yeah, it's like if you're not working, then someone else has to work like for you, like work your job, and it's like people don't want to feel bad for making someone else do that work. I think. Is she skydiving? This is a guy actually. But yeah, he is. Well, no, he's not skydiving. He's supposed to be laying on the grass. That was the reference that Diavola gave me. Most people are selfish anyways. Everyone's selfish. Not most people. Every single human being is selfish. Whether they turn the selfishness into something good or bad, well, that's up to them. But everyone is selfish. Oh, Vondi's really good too. I like the Ranking of Kings opening that Vondi had. Yeah, Vondi's really good. Selfish people all around. Yeah, but selfishness in and of itself, is that what you said? In and of itself is not actually bad. You're probably everyone's selfish. Everyone's selfish, and that's not a bad thing. It depends on what you do with the selfishness. You're a nice, kind person. Yeah, that doesn't whether you're kind or not. That doesn't really change if you're selfish or not. Yeah, you can both be kind and a whatever you consider a good person and also be selfish because everyone is selfish. Yes, we all sell fish. I do love selling fish. I don't sell fish. Come on, you sell fish. I mean, like, and I'm saying this like literally. I think like if you're doing something, if you have a goal and you're working towards it, you're selfish. If you help someone, you're doing it because you wanted to help them. So that is a self like your desire is based on yourself. If your desires are like if you everything that you do is driven by your own internal like wants, then it's selfish, I think. I saw fish in the middle of the road when riding to school. How differentiate differentiate between a good person and a nice person? I don't really have a good definition of a good person. A nice person is just someone who acts kind to other people. A good person is someone who like is a net positive to the world, I suppose. I guess I have no idea. It was a koi carp. Hmm. A person is a person. Please don't judge me on acting like a cute anime girl to learn how to draw a cute anime girl. Is that how that works? Hello, Sun Eater. I help my partner in terms of depression, and they help me too. I want to help them forever. Wait, I want to help them for yeah, that's great. I think that's what you consider a good person. Someone who wants to help other people. Someone who does help other people. That is it. I think you can define that as a good person. As an artist, you must learn how to become the art. Maybe. To draw a rock, I must become the rock? I see. This is some sage advice. I'm gonna take that advice now. So to be able to draw the god of singularity, I'm gonna have to become a black hole. Everyone has at least a small amount of selfishness with them. Well, I mean, I think to be able to do anything at all, like anything that you do is based on selfishness because it's always based on what you want to do. You help people because you want to do it. So everything is based on like the self. Dennis, do you lift? I do lift. I do lift, yes. Did you know if you pour water on a rock, nothing happens? Sometimes. It's not selfishness, it's called ego. Oh, really? So basically without ego you can't do anything, but selfishness is not. So then what do you define as what do you define as selfishness? Like, I thought selfishness was when you do things for yourself. Without, like, you do things for yourself, basically. I thought that's, like, that's what I heard selfishness defined as. But I suppose selfishness could be... That is right? Oh, selfishness is actually a good thing if there's not too much. At the expense of others. Okay, so if you're selfishness at the expense of, wanting something. Sorry, hold on. Let me get this right. Wanting something at the expense of others is selfishness. Okay, so basically, as long as your goals, I don't know. Something about that definition doesn't sit exactly right with me. It doesn't sit right with me because at the end of the day, people are doing things just to satisfy their desires. So whether the desires line up with other people or not, it feels like the thing that's powering people, the thing that's actually like the engine, is still based on yourself. It just depends on if you, I don't know. It just feels kind of wrong to me. How can anyone in a YouTube live stream determine if you're selfish? How can anyone in a YouTube live stream determine if you're selfish? I don't know. Ego is a kind of a broad term because often used as being one's consciousness, but selfishness is its own thing inside the spectrum of ego, perhaps, but I can't explain it properly. Day 10 about speaking to... I don't know, it came up again. Imagine going on a mission with someone and then taking an extra reward when you did the same amount of work. But whether you take it for yourself, whether you take the extra reward for yourself or you like share it, it's still based, like, you're still doing it because you want to feel good. You're still doing it because you want to feel good. I think that is selfishness, but like who started? Who was the guy? I actually don't know who it was. Better yet, what is selfish? What is selflessness? Selflessness is doing something completely for someone else, which you cannot do, I don't think. My actual issue is, if you define selflessness as doing something for someone else, and you never do something for someone else because you're always doing something based on your own desires, I don't think you can ever be selfless. I think that's really my issue with the definition of selfish. It just doesn't feel like something that can actually be grounded in reality. I don't know. And like everyone knows what you mean when someone says selfless, right? It means you're doing something good, like at the expense of yourself, right? But like at the end of the day, it's still based on something that you wanted to do. Dennis, I think you should start selling fish. I mean, with how much I talk about it, yeah. I'll become a fish merchant. I'll become the god of fish. That's what I'll do. That's something I can achieve. I could go get food for my neighbor or send someone right up on the internet money just to help them. The exchange for giving is receiving. That's a universal law. The exchange for giving is receiving. Okay, hold on. I can Go get food for my neighbor, or send someone random on the internet just to help them. The exchange for giving is receiving. The exchange for giving is receiving. I mean, yeah, like if you give something to someone, you do it because you want something to feel good. Unless you do it for someone else and you don't do it to feel good, which is all. I don't think you can do anything without it actually being what you want. Like if you do something because you wanted to do it, you did it because to satisfy your desires. And if you're doing it to satisfy your desires, it's based on yourself. I think that's just my issue with it. That's selflessness. The universe always pays you back, whether it's an internal or external reward. Well, I mean, okay, if you're going off of like a spiritual definition, then I mean, sure, but I mean, like, I guess. Well, no. I mean, the universe always. I mean, I guess it depends on what you consider like paying back, but I don't know if that's exactly true. I don't know if I agree with that exactly. Hey, I just won a chess game against an American dude. Oh, nice. Payback could be good or bad. Well, if you're saying that every like action has an equal and opposite reaction, then yeah, that is a law of the universe. But if you're saying that the universe is like, I mean, yeah, okay, like if we're going off of like the universal law and not like a spiritual law, then yeah, I would agree with that. Remember, energy is neither created nor destroyed. But like, I don't know. How these live streams always get so deep? I don't know. But either way, when you do something, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, you're doing it to satisfy your desires, and that's just what I define as like doing something for yourself. Either way, if like the universe does pay you back or not, I think that doesn't really like discount the idea of like selflessness. I think why Google defines selflessness as doing something for other people more than yourself. Yeah, but you can't do something for other people more than yourself because you're always doing it because it makes you feel good. You're doing it because it satisfies something inside of you. I'm going really slow because I'm talking about philosophy. Not always. Okay, define one way in which you can define one place in which you can be selfish. Define one way in which you can be selfless. Because I just don't think it's true. Why do people do bad stuff to people though? It doesn't make sense. Well, because it satisfies their desires. There is such as duty. There is. Wait, huh? Sorry, please. Could you? There's like a such thing as duty? I don't think so. Like, you may feel as though there's a such thing as duty, but if you were like to go into like, I don't know, if you're thinking about it like in a objective stance, I don't think there's a good thing as duty. But it leaves them feeling bad after? Yeah, but some people don't care. Some people really just don't care if it makes people feel bad, so they do it. Define selflessness, because there's no such thing as doing something good without your ego attached to it. I think what people define selflessness is doing something good for someone else without thinking of yourself at all, without doing anything for yourself. To be selfless would be to be without yourself, you know? I think that's like literally the translation of the word. To be like without self. To do something with complete disregard for your action, for your wants and your, for your wants. But that's kind of impossible. Because, as you say, you can't do something without wanting it. I just choked on a chicken piece. Perhaps I should have baked a fish. You should have. No, selflessness is a verb. Do you like Robert Downey Jr. doing yoga? Do you find it attractive? Do you like it? It was quite a good pose. Selflessness, one cannot be. Yeah, I don't believe you can be selfless. I think it's literally impossible. A selfless person wouldn't do anything at all. They just kind of sit there because they don't have any wants or desires. The moment you have wants and desires is the moment you're not selfish. You're not selfless anymore. And then if you're not selfless anymore, then the only thing you can be is, with self. So selfish. I'm being very technical about it. Like, obviously, you're at least 1% selfish at that point. Okay, I'm being very technical, and I can very much agree that people can just do good things because, like, I can agree that people can do things and to help other people. But like, yeah, we definitely agree. A selfless person commits die. Surely, no, I don't think a selfless person even kills. Because like to do an action means you wanted to do the action. So to kill your to die to kill yourself would be a selfish action, and that's without thinking about like, oh, it'll like hurt my family and my friends and stuff. Like even without doing that, to die, you have to have a want, which means you have to be selfish. Um, like a selfless person would just starve. Like so, a self like actively trying to die and passively trying to die are two different things. Not drinking water, not eating, that would be a selfless thing. Like, in a kind of way. But to die for something makes you selfless in that aspect. Well, okay, like a dead person is selfless, but to want to die for something, to actually like sacrifice, you did the sacrifice, you died for that thing because you wanted, because like there was something that you wanted, right? No one sacrifices something for nothing. It's always for something, meaning it would technically be selfless. It wouldn't be selfless. Active and passive gives me trauma for my English lessons. That's impossible. Everything that is alive fights to keep itself alive. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, there are a bunch of people who just don't want to be alive. Like, yes, your biology might want to be alive, but like someone with like, I don't know, how would you define it? Like, say they still eat though? I mean, not if they like. Wait, what exactly are you trying to? You sacrifice a pawn to deliver a checkmate? I mean, yeah, you can yeah, but like eating itself eating itself is a selfish thing because you're trying to stay alive. I guess it's more a percentage where you are more selfless to die for someone, but still have the want to. Yeah, but like to want someone to be alive, like the reason you're dying for someone is to want them to be alive, is to want something good for them. So while yes, you can like think about it in the way that yes, they'll get to do things that, but like at the end of the day, it's still yourself. Why is this so deep? It's not that deep. I think this is not too deep. It's actually pretty. Well, I don't think it's that deep. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's that deep. Huh? What do you mean, yes, please? What else is there to talk about while I, not draw because I can't really draw if I'm talking about this? What else am I supposed to draw? I don't know about this. But I can die for you platonically, of course. Stop trying to romance me. I cannot be romanced. But this is going on for so long. I don't know. There's edge cases, I suppose. Maybe we're going over the edge cases. I think we agree though, mostly. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we agree. You know what I can do instead of this is, instead of doing this, if you act as a vessel to only fulfill others' wants and needs, maybe you're selfless? Yeah, but I don't think you can. I think it's literally impossible to act on others' behalf without you also wanting to do that. We can post references of photos. We can post reference photos of ourselves. I mean, yeah, you can do that, yeah. I mean, no way I can have bromance with anyone. Nah, shut up. Okay. All right. What am I doing? Drawing. I'm just drawing. Beetle from yesterday? It is in fact the beetle from yesterday. Beetles. I don't really draw animals that much. Do you know Ryan Higa? I do. I do. I remember him from the good old days of YouTube. And I guess he's from Vine, to be honest. I'm pretty sure he's from Vine. If I'm not allowed to romance, then no one can. Do you know his bromance song? I don't. I know of him, but I wasn't like an active watcher of his stuff. There was another guy. Was he the magic guy or like the really good the guy who like edited really well? Was that him? Or is that a different guy? What happened to him? I don't know. I think he just like I think he retired from like YouTube and content creation. Although I can't be sure. I think I'm gonna do some flips when my neck heals up. You should. That'd be cool. Welcome back, Soulcast. Is your eye doing better? Might stream it? Oh wow. Doing flips. I wish I could do flips. That'd be cool. But I haven't trained myself to. Darren says he's streaming Valorant. Oh, okay. Oh, you know, I think he did actually. Yeah, I think he returned, but for a long time he wasn't even doing anything. I think he stopped doing content creation because it became more of like a job. Like it became a lot like more work than he was actually having fun. But then he started doing like Twitch, and it became more fun. Yep, but made it to another area outside my eye. Although the worst one is better. Okay, well that's good. That's good. That's better. What are you guys talking about? Ryan Higa. I think his name was like Niga Higa or something like that. How many sketchbooks have you filled throughout your entire life? Filled is well, I haven't really filled much. Like, I think these most recent sketchbooks are the only sketchbooks that I've been filling like to capacity. But I've had like about 7 sketchbooks that I've like ran out of pages for. Who? He was an old content creator from the golden age of YouTube and Vine, I think. Actually, I think he was like on Vine, and then he moved over to YouTube. Ryan Higa was the first one to hit 1 million. Oh, I think if you remember correctly, he was the most subbed on. Yeah, it was like him, and then it was it someone else, and then it was like PewDiePie, and then it became like T-Series. Are you drawing off live? Wait, huh? Am I doing what? Are you asking if I draw? Are you asking if I draw like while I'm not live? Yeah, I draw at all times of the day. I think he meant still life. Oh, do I draw still lifes? No, I don't. He's addicted to drawing anime woman. Hey, I draw men. You saw a man. Look, there's a man. This is not true. What do you want to be in the future, like a career? I guess artist, right? I'm out of here. Foxtrot is weird. Who's Foxtrot? Where is Foxtrot? Is Foxtrot here? Oh. Foxtrot, what are you talking about? Oh, Foxtrot, you better chill out there, pal. Nice crotch, by the way, on the girl with the swimsuit. Nice crotch, by the way, is definitely a compliment, I think, but I mean, I try, I guess. Is that the response? What? How am I supposed to respond to this? Thanks. I had this idea for a story since I can't animate. I wanted to do a storyboard, at least try, but the thought alone scares the hell out of me. Just do it. I do see a bulge, but we don't judge. No, I think that's just called literally Dennis's profession in drawing these parts. Oh. I have to be proficient in drawing those parts. It's part of the human body. It's not my fault. That's like just how the body is built. Do you have any advice for fighting burnout? Um, I have no idea. Drawing what you want to draw usually stops you from being burnt out. So, the reason that you're burnt out is because you're not enjoying it as much. So, I mean, I don't really know. I don't really get burnt out really because I'm always inspired by like artists that I see. I'm like, oh, I want to do that, or hey, I kind of like I want to draw like that guy, or there's always something I'm looking forward to. I'm always trying to improve, and I'm also not unhappy with failing. That's also another big thing. Failure doesn't really mean much to me, so it doesn't really affect like my enjoyment of it. You can't really get burnt out if you enjoy something. So try and figure out what you actually enjoy about art. Are you drawing the things that you like, or are you just drawing what you think that you should be drawing? That's really it. You need to balance it. It's easy when you're self-done. It's easy when you aren't self-dunning. The moment you touch anything that requires effort. I studied, and that enough tired me for 2 hours. Yes, only two. I'm so cooked. I mean, it's fine. Why are you making Foxtrot the bad guy? Sure, he's a cool guy. Huh. What does your family think about your YouTube channel / lives? They're supportive of it. What brand is your sketchbook? It's let me see. It's the brand. Oh, hold on. This brand of sketchbook is, I suppose it's Fuxi. I think this is the brand. It's just sketchbook. I've heard so much worse. Foxtrot is unfazing. True, there's been much worse than Foxtrot. Yeah, it just I don't know. Alrighty. You spotted a BMO? Yes, in fact. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It is, in fact, a foxtrot. What's the plan for today? I don't know, just draw. I'm trying to get, yep, same thing as yesterday. I just want to get even better. Trying to draw more bodies. You know, same thing. United States of Greece. How can I forget that sweet taste of Athenian hypocrisy? Athenian democracy. Sorry. What the heck? Sounds like a plan. I need to draw, but I don't feel like doing anything. Well, then don't do anything. The moment you start to force yourself to do something you don't want to do, you're gonna get burnt out. I think that was also, that's also a thing. But also, you also have to have discipline. So I don't know. I don't know how to approach this. I don't know. You can just chill out for one day. Where's the leg of the other girl in the bottom left? It's over here. It's behind this. It's behind this character. It'll be right here. Are you gonna take commissions today? I didn't really take a commission yesterday. I mean, if you count the B girl. To be fair, it wasn't even supposed to be a big drawing. I don't know why it turned into such a big drawing. I have to save that motivation for, a large donation. I really meant like, what's something small that I could draw? But B girl. But draw something very simple like one circle. I'll talk about the bottom left. Oh, this one. Oh yeah, I just made it disappear behind the head. I kind of just cut it off. I just decided that like if this was like an entire like illustration, I just like cut off the canvas right here, so nothing can exist past this point. Ahaha. Unless you're talking about a different character like this one, and this character. This character's leg is going behind the table. This is supposed to be a table, so it's going behind here. I don't know if you'll be able to... yeah, you wouldn't be able to see that leg either. The right leg? This leg is going right here, and it's curving around here, and it's like right here. If you're talking about this character has boots, and her legs are together. This is yesterday's page? Yeah, I'm going back to fill it in. Amputee. She's not amputee. Her leg is right here. Like, this is her leg. Okay, here. Let me, Here. Let me give her, like, stockings or something. Oh, BMO, he'll forever stay my favorite. Like, it's fine, don't stress it. Oh, no, I know it's fine, but they can't see it. It might be confusing, obviously, because nothing's really tilted. So, to make it be more understood what is happening, her leg is coming here, and then it's coming over here. This is also her leg. My burnout is cured? Oh. There, now she has, like, stockings. Bro, she might fall if she stays like that. No, she won't. She's chill. She's excellent balance. I promise. You streamed so early today? I did. Green stocks? I said stockings. Show me the B-girl. You saw the B-girl, didn't you, though? Look, it's his B-girl. Anyways. Anywho. The girl behind her is looking at some real art right there. Talking about this. These two trunks aren't even supposed to be connected. It's a coincidence, but a happy one, to be sure. Yesterday I couldn't do but I'm glad I got my power back to do Nice, what's that B thing? What is that B thing? It's a girl. Hello, McLovin. I'm talking about the desk girl. Oh, she's staring over here, though. She's looking this direction. Probably at the beetle, I suppose. So she's looking somewhere to the right. She's so pretty. Thank you. I'm surprised you didn't say, oh, I can't see the pupil. Yeah, it was very, it was pretty not. This one looks normal. It's the girl behind that is unsettling. Why? Oh, well, it'd be like that sometimes, I suppose. It'd be like that. How are you, McLovin? Oh, sorry, she's very demure. Yeah, I expected you to say something like that. They're slacking, Lee. I mean, sorry, Keanu. The way she looks at the camera, she's just nervous. I mean, she's not really nervous, but she's pretending to be nervous at the very least. Exactly, pretending it's scaring me? Oh, well then fair. Don't worry. Your death will be quick with her, I promise. You'll be turned into you'll be turned into material. What have you done today, McLovin? And George too. How have you guys been? Are you scared of insects crawling inside of your holes when you're sleeping? No. Are you? Can you show me how you draw noses for both genders? I don't think I really changed how I draw the nose for both genders. It's kind of the same, I think. It depends on, like, how realistic I'm being. Like, for instance, I mean, I draw the nose, yeah. Like, if it was a guy or a girl, I think I draw the nose the exact same way as this, but this is a more realistic way. It's kind of semi-realism. For any other way, it's just like, you know, the anime type. Just a dot. Just a line. Unless it's from underneath. Then I do this kind of weird triangle thing. From a front profile? How are my drawings, Dennis? Oh, they're good. I did see some. They're pretty good. I saw the one where it's like the guy had abs. Steve, but either ancient Greece? Yeah, more ancient, more like ancient Greece. If you can see, he has like this is one robe going here, and then he's a red one coming around, but you can't really see it. More outward all around and bigger nose bridge for female. Oh, for the males, maybe. Can you do it big enough for me to reference? I mean, I can try. When you said you like thighs, right? So you'll draw a girl with really thick and big thighs like Emma Frost from Marvel Rivals? No, I never said that. I never said I'm gonna. No, I just said I like thighs. I never said I actually. I never said how big. But to be fair, I mean, you know, you didn't see the girl one. I took inspiration from you. I didn't. I'll have to look again. Where actually was it? Was it in critique or was it in art and such? I'll have to look. I'll look after this drawing. Hold on. Right. Okay. See, I see an issue here. Nope. Still see an issue. What is wrong with this? Okay. You know what? Here. Let's bring that over there. If this is an eye. What am I drawing? I don't know. This is an eye. This is an eye. And this is the nose. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know how to draw. Okay, here. I don't know how to draw a realistic nose. So actually, what are you asking for? Because I don't really know how to draw a realistic nose. I'm the wrong person. Like this, this isn't actually perfectly anatomically correct. McLovin forgot about the nipple day counts? What are you on about? A nose in your style? Oh, well, I mean, okay. I mean, it's like... It depends. I usually draw noses like anime, but... Is this wrong? I think I messed up already. Oh, jeez. Hold on. I'm so worried. What is the nipple day? I have no idea what they're talking about. The only person who mentioned nipples is Phillips. From front profile. Okay. I mean, okay, it doesn't really matter how the head looks, to be honest. If this is the face, this is an eye, this is the other eye. The nose is obviously in the middle, so it's somewhere down here. I'm gonna shorten the chin. I'm gonna make the chin come in more. Dennis, are you anime? Are you? I'm not, in fact, anime, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm gonna have this character looking off to the right. Doesn't really matter, right? This is not anime. He's real, unfortunately. Anyways, for the front profile, I just kind of draw this circle for where like the what's the tip of the nose called? Anyways, the front, like this ball thing is just to mark where the tip of the nose is, and then I just do these two lines. I mean, yeah, like the nostrils coming in. And that's about it. I mean, I also, for like where the eyebrows are, I do these like lines, and sometimes I shade like the top of the nose, and sometimes I shade in the right. I don't really exactly have a style. I kind of just, I don't know. Thanks so much. Well, like, that's what you wanted. I mean, Dennis, do you know what a skull looks like, or did you try drawing skulls? I drew skulls. Yeah, okay, so basically, yeah, when I'm drawing a nose, it's just like this circle thing, and then I draw like these nostrils, and then I shade like the top of it. And sometimes I shade underneath, like right here, too, just to give the impression of But to be honest, weirdly enough, what the hell is the nipple cult? Philip started it apparently. Yeah, it's really just this. Nothing too serious. This is basically just it. This is how I draw noses. This one right here. This is probably the most like simplified version I can do. Oh, I'm doing this in my personal book. Daniel, do you like drawing hair? Who's Daniel? Freaky Philip is correct. Bro, what's that nose? Don't know. It's a nose that doesn't have a face. I'm asking your Daniel, you? Me? Oh. Yeah, I like drawing hair. Hair's great. Hair's very simple to draw. When did season 3 come out? Wait, huh? Season 3 for oh, Squid Game season. Yeah, is Squid Game? Wait, what? When did season 3 come out? Is the correct? Yeah, what? I don't think bro's watching Squid Game. I'm not gonna lie. Isn't arms just twigs? Wait, huh? Did someone ask for arms? For an anime artist, that's a nice nose. Is that a backhanded compliment? I think that's a backhanded compliment. Well, guys, I think I'm just gonna shrivel up and die now. Arms are so hard. They're either too bloated or too skinny when I draw them. I tend to represent arms as like a cylinder, so I tend to get pretty consistent arms, to be honest. Oh, Squid Game is out? Oh, really? I didn't know that. Should I get good at realism first? If you want. I mean, I did it. I'm not good at realism at all, but hey. I'd how stylized anime is? Well, if you don't like the anime style, then you could just not do anime. Yeah. I mean, me personally, I find realism art to be very boring, so I tend to like more stylized art. But to be fair, I guess everyone has their own. Art is subjective in the first place, so fair, I suppose. Dennis, are you gonna watch season 3? I didn't even watch season 2, so I need to get season 2 down first. Realism is kind of boring. Semi-realism is just perfection. And hyper-realism is insanely cool. Hyper-realism, is that just realism with extra details? Semi-realism is cool, but I still like stylized art more. I feel like you can do more with it. Like, just fully stylized. Did you like Squid Game? Yeah, I did. Realism is accurate to a real life reference. So what's hyper-realism? And hyper-realism looks exact. Oh, okay. Hyper-realism. Okay, it just looks like photography. Okay, yeah, that's cool. It's definitely cool. It's definitely cool. Yeah. To me, anime-ish is too boring. Oh yeah, okay. Let me clarify. Most anime, I do not actually. Okay, like I'm not gonna save like I don't know My Hero Academia's arts. Like I'm not gonna like use that as a reference because I don't actually really like. When I say stylized, I mean like as in an image. So like maybe like a manga style is what I should say, or something like that. I feel like manga is cooler. Or digital art where you can, I don't know. Like even some of Mika Pikazo's art, like I don't actually generally find Mika Pikazo's art to be like my favorite art, but like in terms of interest, I feel like she has like she's a really interesting style. So I like Mika Pikazo in terms of like her stylization. Stylized with hyper realism quality. If you can draw hyperrealism, no one can oppose you. I mean, I suppose. Looking good. Hello, Chris. Welcome to the stream. JoJo's superiority. Everything else is trash. Oh, hyperrealism is like the top of art hierarchy for artists. I suppose. It's very technically well. It's very, yeah, I suppose it would be very technically good. I did like the show, but hated what the internet did to it. Because every YouTuber I saw was doing something Squid Game related during its peak when it came out, and it was so annoying. Only Technoblade. To be honest, hyperrealism is the hardest, but not the coolest. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, it's the hardest, the most difficult. You have to be super technically, accurate with it. And so I can respect it, but I'm not gonna like, yeah, I don't want to do it. It seems boring. Like, yeah, it's really technically good, but it's also really boring. It's like coding. Like a really good coder is like obviously impressive. Like coding a video game is obviously impressive, but I don't want to be a coder. I've seen better anime arts. I've never seen a better anime or anime art style than JoJo. Do you like JoJo's art style because of the anatomy? Or you know what? Coding is so boring? Yes, it's very boring, but it's technically very good. But it's not interesting, is the issue. Wait, Random Stuff is leaving? Goodbye, Random Stuff. It's actually more accurate than most anime styles? Well, yeah. I don't think most anime styles is trying to be, like, anatomically accurate. I think they're just trying to be interesting. Like, I feel like Demon Slayer is an anime that succeeds in having a cool art style. Or at least a very interesting art style. Why aren't you moving? Number 1 is Berserk. I could see that. People who have mastered hyperrealism have no reason to improve. I mean, if hyperrealism is just looking at a photo and just like copying it, and like having the technical skills to copy it, yeah, I guess. JoJo, Bizarre Adventure. I want the manga. Okay. Yes. I mean, unless you can make your. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, I didn't see what you said before that. I mean, I suppose people who have I mean, you can, I suppose, make your OCs hyper realistic, But like, I don't know, that just be kind of like, I don't know. You could just gotta like, I don't know. I feel like art. The reason art is interesting to me is because a lot of the time you can do things that you just simply cannot like have in real life, right? That's why art is interesting to me. I'm not interested in art because I can capture real life stuff. That is actually why I wanted originally to do art, but now I found that I like art more because you can show things that you can't actually, show in real life. Like it's the same reason why you like watch a movie rather than a documentary. So I don't actually really care about realism that much. Oh, JoJo has a really nice art style. The manga for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Or I say that, but I don't know if this is actually the. Hello, Alex. 99% hyperrealism is so boring. Like you can draw anything, but you choose to draw the thing that already exists. 99% of realism artists use references. Yeah, you definitely need. I feel like you need references to do hyperrealism. Mostly. There's a lot of intricacies in like real life that you have to kind of use a reference for. I mean, like, if it's something like just drawing a realistic face, I feel like everyone can, like, if you get good enough, you'll be able to draw a hyper-realistic face. So I think you can make an OC. Like, if it's just humans, but, like, when it comes to, like, I don't know. I feel like you could just take a bunch of references, like, of real people, and then kind of splice them with what the actual OC is, if that makes sense. There's not a single artist out there that has done a hyper-realistic art? Maybe. Oh, as in exact detail? Oh, well, I guess so, but... I mean, can someone actually do exact details? Like, is there even a such thing as 100% perfection? For like 100% perfection? Is that even possible for a human being to do? I feel like there's always going to be something that's always like somewhat off. Even if you can't notice it. Even if you can't notice it, there must be like something that's off. But maybe that's just my own thing. That's just my own bias against like 100. I don't know. I feel like 100% can't exist, but that's just my own weird philosophy. So I don't actually have any proof to back that up. Well, in any case, yeah. The atoms aren't quite right. That's why. Fair, I guess. But yeah, I can definitely respect hyperrealism artists. But I'll always enjoy. I will always enjoy what's it called? Yeah, I'll always enjoy more stylized art more than realism art. Like yes, they're gonna be better than me. But I don't know. I feel like Yusuke Murata. Like I like Yusuke Murata's art style. Something like that. I think that's like a pretty good blend of it. For me, cool art is cool, and I don't care about style much. But I guess that's why people call me a filthy casual. I mean, it's fair. You don't have to think about it that deeply. You don't have to get all philosophical. You don't have to get all technical. You can just be like, I like how that looks, and that's why I like it. That's all you need. If there's a single artist out there that can make hyper realistic OCs, then they're not human. Fair. No one got the joke. What joke? That you're loving McLovin? Wait, what joke did he make? Hello, Alex. No, not that. A different joke? I have no idea. Alrighty, let me see. What am I even drawing? Oh, master hyperrealism? Sure. And become the best artist that ever lived? No, that's an anime protagonist motivation if I've ever seen one. They'll make statues of me. Oh. Ash Keshamu. Oh, right. Let me see. Let me see. What even am I doing? You're a pretty chill artist, huh? Thank you, Alex. All I do is draw. That's all I like to do. Most people who are hyperrealist artists are old people because it took them that long. No problem. You're pretty chill too, Alex. I could just say Alex, but I want to say Alex because, you know, have to honor the name and all. You're going places, am I? Hopefully. Hopefully I do something interesting. I don't want to be boring. That's the I don't want to make boring art, that's for sure. I'm shading so delicately. That's cool. I want to keep that up. If I could keep up this gentleness, this level of gentleness with my shading, that'd be great. But I'll get how people make hyper realistic sculpt. Oh, well, no. I feel like it's easier to make hyper real. I feel like it's easier to sculpt. Oh no, that doesn't make sense. But I feel like because it's like when you're drawing, you kind of have to make the light. You have to like figure out all the light, like how light works. But when you're sculpting, you kind of just have to do the 3D shape. If that makes sense. It's like drawing is kind of, you have to do more math in your head. I feel for drawing, you have to like know how to like calculate a bunch of lights. Like look at, I don't know. I just feel like it's a little. No, but then you know, sculpting is actually really difficult to having to think in 3D. So I have no idea. The single. Do you like cake? I do like cake actually. I'm gonna make cake today. I think. Yeah, you know, sculpting it might be harder. Yeah, I think sculpting is harder, but when it comes to like actually trying to illustrate how light works, I don't think it's like as mentally taxing. I see. So there's even vegan cake now. Did you think there isn't? Yeah, there's been vegan cake for a long time. Who's actually the #1 artist? I don't see. I think that's impossible to say. It there's no what like there's no one there's no way you can actually like say who like unless it's like technical art. The only way you can objectively rank an artist is just through technical skill. But I don't think that's really what art is about. I don't think art is actually about technical skill. Kim Jung-gi is a really good artist, yeah. My name is not Dennis. Art is always subjective. So everyone's gonna have a different name. Like no matter what anyone says, there's always, yeah. I don't think you can actually. He is the best artist. Michael Jackson. I tried to learn Japanese, but it's hard. I did memorize hiragana and katakana and some grammar rules, but that's it. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely long. He doesn't even do art. Well, I mean, people call like musicians artists, so I mean, technically, he is an artist. Search for the best drawer. You're just gonna get some piece of furniture, is what you're gonna get. If the Mona Lisa was drawn right now, it wouldn't even get 100 likes. True. It's because it was drawn in the time that it was, without any like technology or anything. Without, yeah, because it was done with back in the day, I suppose. It's more important because it's historical than like the quality and the technical skills of the art. The thing that makes it impressive was because it was the first of its time, and not because it was not because not because of its quality. No, I think it was definitely because of its quality. I mean, I don't think there's anyone at the time who did something like that. So of course it was gonna be, like, right. It's like, yeah, it's like kind of like how world records work. Like for running, like, no, well, kind of not really for running, but yeah, I mean, he's probably just the best of his time, you know. Best sorcerer of today versus best sorcerer of history. Or how was Sterling a return, and it made its first headlines to stand up. I have no idea what to do with. I did this face, but I didn't actually have a reference for it. Is the problem? So I don't know how to shade this face without messing it up without a reference. I can't find a reference that'll be exactly to this like thing. So I don't know how to. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. How did the blend the? You're asking how to. I don't know how people make the drawings look so smooth. Yeah, probably just a blend tool or something. Are you talking about like digital drawing? Are you talking about a digital drawing? No, real life. Yeah, I guess it just comes with skill. Blending paint is very difficult, I think. Get color theory? Huh? What is that? Yeah, I think that looks right. Patsish? Is that how you say Patsish? Patsish makes hyperrealism art with cheap coloring pencils? That's pretty cool. Check your drawing. I will check. Ooh, Abby has a nice painting. That's pretty cool. Where's your art, McLovin? Art's like gamers, but they're actually productive, so they can't be called degenerates. He's 18 years old? Forget it, it's so far away. Wait, what are you talking about? What's... Your art is so far away? Who's she? Oh, I don't know. I guess she's one of my OCs. I don't know. I have no idea. Well, not really. She's not really my OC. I was just trying to draw. I was just seeing if I could do something. I was seeing how exactly I'd be able to do. I don't know. I guess not wrong. Proportion of fiction was beating. I can only do realism slightly, but things like skin texture and color are very hard. Yes, they are. I agree. Are you trying to make realistic? I guess something like that. Not really. I mean, yes, something like that. Yamete is singularity, senpai? Huh? Pardon? Pardon? How do you color? I don't know. I just kind of, you know? I don't know. I don't know how to color. I'm not good with coloring, not really. What do you think the hardest thing to draw is? Hardest thing to draw is... probably the face. Although you can say, like, the connection between the body part. I don't know. There's a lot of different little things. Um, I'd say hair wrinkles and clothes. Well, yeah. I mean, you're going for realism, so I guess we don't even have even the same concepts of like what we're doing. I have never tried to draw skin. I don't think skin wrinkles are actually that difficult. But like to shade it, yeah, to shade it and like the texture of skins, yeah. Clothes are very difficult, the way that the folds work. But I feel like clothes can be made simple, so I don't exactly want to say the heart. Probably like hands and feet. Well, hands, probably hands. I think hands are probably like the most difficult thing. Hands and faces. I can do feet, but not hands. Yeah, it is very difficult. Hands equals scared face. Yes. As for you, as for favorite YouTuber, no, as for YouTuber, I gotta say the hardest thing to draw are the private parts, because you can't draw those without getting potentially demonetized. No, you're getting demonetized. I think that's just. I don't think there's a potentially there. I think you just get demonetized. That's why you always clothe your woman and men and anything in between. If it weren't for you meddling kids. No, I'm joking. What's my favorite cartoon? My favorite cartoon is probably like, I don't know. I don't know. I'll go with something basic. Say Gravity Falls. That's what does mean? Pardon? Does means does. I don't know. I don't think many people draw that though, thankfully. Well, yeah, I don't think any artist on YouTube draws that because they literally can't. Oh, okay, it's the verbal meaning for do. I see. Can you do a roadmap to learn how to draw? I don't know how to draw properly. I don't know. I'm not really the best person to like ask for like a roadmap because I didn't take a roadmap to get better at drawing. I just kind of drew and I just kind of draw without thinking. That's my problem. That's why it's very difficult for me to like teach anything. What did you answer? What did you answer with? I wasn't listening. What did you ask? I can't remember. Mr. Did it already? You and your womanly behavior, singularity streams are lonely. Huh. I'm so confused. Oh, favorite cartoon. Oh, I said I'll be like basic and say Gravity Falls. I'm sure there is a better cartoon that I actually have watched, but I can't really remember. So I'll say Gravity Falls. I just wanted to say womanly voice. Oh, I just wanted to say womanly once. I also have zero clue about making videos. Me neither. What could someone use to blend? A blending stump, I suppose? Cotton ball? Well, if it's for like lead, then like a cotton ball. People also use their hands to blend too, but Gumball has a special. Gumball is also really good, but I think in terms of like narrative, I like the narrative of Gravity Falls. I just like the story. But Gumball is very funny. I do like Gumball. It's sad how Cartoon Network got banned. Yeah, what? Huh? My nose is stuffed and I smell this nostalgic smell. You feel so nostalgic? I swore I swore. Oh, bankruptcy. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that happened. Yeah. You know, eventually I'll get better at doing I'll get better at doing something real, like at realism. I'm like, I don't see, hyperrealism isn't even like what I want to do. Like, I'm never going to try to get to be able to draw hyperrealism. I don't think I'm ever gonna try and do that. In the first place, it'll probably take too long. In the second place, it's just not as interesting to me. So, I think like semi-real, like I think realism is probably the best I'll try. From these, which one is the closest to my hair? I guess the brown one. No, I'm not bald. It's the brown one, I suppose. What is better, democracy, monarchy, and communism? Well, I think communism failed. Monarchy is better than communism, and democracy usually ends up the best because democracy, you know, supposedly the people get to choose like exactly who they want to lead, and everyone votes. So, for like logically, democracy would probably be better. Work in progress needs to work out the bugs. Wait, what needs to work out the bugs? Democracy? Yeah, you're right. You are completely right, Foxtrot. From these, what is the closest to your face, not ethnicity? I mean, what flag do you look like? I guess the the white and red one, but I don't know. Cause I'm not multicolored. I'm not really that multicolored, and my eyes have white in them. So, or it's more like maroon, I suppose. Do you have any idea how much it's a joke? How in God's world could you look at like a flag? Yeah, you know, people are really good at finding connections between things. I don't think it's a stretch to say that someone could have actually genuinely asked me which flag I looked like the most. You could be talking about like what colors I could look like. You know, it could be anything. Yeah, no, McLovin didn't do that. that was definitely Phillips. Plus, it's fun to think about things that are impractical. The pink hair is such a vibe. Yes. It is. You are such a vibe, McLovin. You are a vibe. It's crazy what an actual full night of rest actually can do for like your energy levels. Isn't that crazy? Isn't it red? It is, in fact, red. But it could look like pink. Hello, Eden. Yes, rest. I actually got rest last night. You never believe it. I'm pretty sure it's not pink. It's like red as red. It's like red as red. Please applause me. Applause me, for I have slept. Oh shit, I made the mistake. Okay, I think that works. It looks a blue. That's fair. Singularity, what would you do if you became the president or prime minister of the country you live in? What would I do? Dang. I have no idea. What's a problem? Maybe I'd try and figure out how to fix homelessness. Although that's a really big problem. I have no idea how to even get to that issue. But homelessness is definitely a big issue, so. Did you just try and use a admin command to delete India? Is that what I just saw? I really don't see how you would be able to fix homelessness. Yeah, I feel like if you try and do communal homes, eventually it'll just turn into like slums. If you try and do anything, it's a very difficult problem to fix, and I don't know how. There must be a way to fix it. I just don't have the answer. There are many reasons for homelessness. True, bad decisions. It could be born into the wrong place. There's always these environmental issues that you can't really sort out. It's mostly money, drugs. Money and drugs. That's about it. People become addicted, and so they spend all their money. Yeah, so it's mostly drugs, yeah. But it's also it's mostly money, yeah, but it's also drugs too. And sometimes occasionally it's really bad luck. Honestly, I don't think Phillips hates anything. I think Phillips is just trying to be Phillips. Because I can't see what India would have done. India's chill, I think. Yes, you're explaining Los Angeles. I'm explaining practically every like big city in the USA. Probably New York too. Probably Atlanta too. Probably Texas too. Using money for drugs, gambling, other bad stuff. Yeah, to fix homelessness would also be to try and fix people, and fixing people is practically impossible. So, and also, to say that someone is actually wrong is probably not even the smartest idea, because how do you even know, like, what, you can't really define what objectively wrong is, so to try and fix people is very difficult, because there's nothing to really fix, because, I don't know. Like, there are some broad ways that you can say that people can be, like, better, but I don't know. It's very, very, very difficult. I like this face. I actually like this face. I actually do like this face. I mean, if I were a ruler of a country, I'd ban all drugs and alcohol. Yeah, but the thing is, right? Say you... Okay, well, let me read the entire thing first. And owning any medicine illegal for people who aren't doctors. I mean, fair, but no matter what, like, drugs, a lot of drugs are illegal, right? But that doesn't stop people from using illegal drugs. They just go through worse ways to get it. Which, yeah. Doctors could still use medicines for bad things. Doctors are still people. That is also true. But, I mean, yeah, doctors would start to become, like, some sort of, like some doctors could like start like a side hustle of like selling some way somehow, like drugs will find its way into like the market secretly. and then people will go through bad means to get the drugs, right? It'll become like a criminal investigation. Also ban vapes and cigs. I mean, yeah, but like still, it like people are gonna get illegal things. A lot of drugs are illegal, like cocaine, heroin. A lot of things are illegal, but people still like use them, and then people still go homeless. So like you can't like, yeah, banning stuff is just making things illegal, and a lot of drugs are illegal, and people still use them. So it's still a very difficult thing. I'm starting to believe that my messages are hidden. No, I don't think so. Good medicine would become addictions. I mean, there are a lot of medicines that like could be used for good, and they're still used for like, you know, not good. I see them. I'm just not reading them. What were you saying, Soul? Were you saying something? America's promised land. You go there, and your expectations are out of the window, burning inside the sun with the drug and gambling addict. And the manufacture of plastic illegal, so we only use recycled. Yeah, I mean, you definitely can do that. Then you'll start to like. I feel like people will start importing plastic goods. And if you ban the import of plastic goods, I don't know. I feel like because the entire world is using plastic, it might be very difficult to interact with other countries if you're like using a system that just doesn't allow like trade and stuff. Like most rappers and stuff use plastic. So you won't be able to trade with any other countries, you won't be able to import any goods. It'll be very difficult to run a country. Oh, is that a mask above her hair? It was a face. I just ended up it was a face I just never finished. I feel like most things that people say they would stop if they're a ruler of a country always has downsides. Yeah, everything you do always there's always debuffs. You can't have a buff without a debuff. And sometimes things don't even have buffs. They just only have debuffs. Recycled plastic or cardboard with labels on. I mean, guys, wish me luck. I have an exercise exam tomorrow. Then a week later, my entrance exam, and you're scared as hell. Good luck, soul. Then, as people are using mushrooms to build houses, it's happening in your country. They also made a leather-like thing with mushroom roots and mycelium. That's pretty cool. I didn't see that. I haven't been paying attention. That sounds really cool, though. Maybe, you know, I'm gonna cook today. I have to cook today, and I think I'm gonna bake. So, what am I gonna? I think I'm gonna make meatballs. Okay, well, I say meat. I'm gonna say meatballs, but they're not meatballs. They're vegan. How do you have fun in an exam? Hey, some people are like, oh, really like exams, and some people are normal. Some people really like exams, and then there's other people who are normal. So, I don't know. I can understand people who do drugs continue doing drugs because it's addictive. I can understand why depressed people use drugs, but I can't for the love of God understand why some healthy people do it. Okay, well, imagine that some people just do things for the thrill of it, but once you do something like that, you know, drugs are almost like mind control. It's like once you do something, even if you're completely like logic. Well, I mean, I don't know. If you were completely logical, you probably wouldn't do drugs in the first place. So, I don't know. Completely healthy people don't exactly. They probably won't do drugs, right? Um, I just want your opinion on this. How do you feel about this? Do you feel any type of way about this? I'm in love, huh? A freaky pot of greed. Yeah, I think that's a pot of greed. I believe. Bye, goodbye, soul. Yeah, I mean, adding the death penalty would work, I suppose, but like people are still gonna do illegal things no matter what. It'll probably decrease the amount, but like I don't know. I feel like like you also have to take into account like how the people in your country will actually like people in your country are not gonna like want to live in a country where like there's like death penalties. Really, not really. Like I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of intricacies to doing things like that. I have no idea. Looks like I'm like I'm about to cry at what McLovin just said. People in America do stupid stuff. Well, people everywhere do stupid stuff. Everyone's stupid. Some people are just better at hiding it than others. There are death penalties in America and Egypt. Yeah, there are death. Well, wait, no. Is there really death penalties in America? I swore that was banned. Or no, maybe in some states probably. But like, yeah, but that's probably for like extreme. That's for like extreme stuff. Like, I feel like people are more readily accept. Yeah, drugs are extreme. Drugs are extreme, but drugs are more detrimental. I feel like drugs are more detrimental to yourself, right? It's like a self-inflicted. So like it kind of doesn't like in a sort of way like if you're doing something that's detrimental to yourself and then you get the death penalty, it's just like you're making something that was worse for someone already like eternally worse just by killing them. So it doesn't really make sense to put the death penalty on a drug that'll make you like because like the drug is bad for you and then dying is bad for you. So because someone did something bad to themselves, you're gonna kill them. It doesn't really make sense. Like the only like but yeah but like I mean you could just put people in jail. I think jail is a more like just like making smoking illegal would make a little bit more sense than the death penalty. Drugs will ruin the people you're responsible for, like your kids, etc. Yeah, okay. Okay, if it's yeah, that is true. But like if you're the type of person to do drugs in the first place, I think you're just not even cut out to have kids in the first place. People don't deserve to die. I don't see a way in which the death penalty is an adequate is like I don't feel like that even fits with drugs. Yeah, you can say people don't deserve to die, but then someone's just gonna come back with people are gonna come back with everything. So humans are perfect, but death isn't an answer. Yeah, I don't think the death penalty is like a correct punishment for drugs. I think like even if you just lessen you could just lessen the you can just lessen the like the punish like the severity of the punishment and just say jail, and I think that'd be way better than like killing someone. How about this? A child with yeah, but like okay. Okay, but like think about it like this, right? Okay, RSKL. If the damage is already done, you're gonna kill the person. Like you could just put them in jail rather than just killing them, right? I feel like if the damage is already done, what good is killing someone actually gonna do? If you just want a deterrent, you can just put people in jail. Hello, Rotten Angel. What about serial killers? I think the reason people don't agree here's the reason why people don't agree with death penalties. I feel like people don't agree with death penalties a lot because once you do a crime, okay, I think death penalties are a good deterrent. But jail is also like, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. Justice for their family. I mean, yeah, okay. So yeah, revenge feels good, but I cannot actually logically. Here's the thing. You can say emotions and stuff for the death penalty. Like, sure, emotions make, like, yeah, you can rely on emotions, but if you're like being logical, I don't think there's a logical reason for the death penalty other than, like, because like revenge isn't logical. That's not like exactly a logical thing. People get wrongfully convicted for the death penalty. Yeah, there's wrongful convictions all the time, but yeah, I have no idea. I cannot I cannot actually logically come up with a reason why revenge is like a good thing. Is like a logical thing that you should do. You're killing them for the safety of others. Yeah, but you could just like lock them up. Like, most people do not escape from jail, especially if you put them in like a really high security prison. They're not escaping. So like, if you're trying to protect other people, logically you don't have to kill them. You can. So like, if it's between killing someone and then locking them up for like life, forever, both of them are a permanent solution, because the person is going to die in jail of like old age, or they're going to die. Prison and security is a waste of money. Prison is prison is a waste of money. Okay, okay, wait, no, hold on now. Because like, prisons exist. Like, so are you saying that for every crime it should just, if it's high security? So like, people who like robbed a bank and like they so people. Okay, wait, no, hold on. Let me think about this. I don't think they're a waste of money. I think there's a very. I think there's a very. I think there are a lot of crimes that prison is probably the best punishment for them, and you don't want them, like a high security prison. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if you guys are the same people, but random stuff is, yeah, random stuff and chaotic random do to the same person. I mean, not for murderers. Okay, so I feel like, okay, so like, I'm trying to do this off of logic. I feel like all, okay, if they escape, right, but other crimes still. Okay, wait, no, I don't know. I don't think. I do not. I'd have to actually sit down. I'd have to sit down and think about this. Like, in the first place, I don't think people escape from prison a lot. Especially nowadays, there's cameras everywhere, right? There's cameras everywhere. There's better security. I don't think people are escaping from prison. And I'm gonna make it eat breakfast, so you'll be lurking. Mark my words. Okay. It doesn't really. It doesn't logically make sense to jump. Like, if we're going with human life, I don't know. I have no idea. I still think imprisoning people is probably the best. Is probably the most, like, if every prison was high security, I still think that'd be better in a moral way. Read what I said. Wait, hold on. Where did you say this? Oh, maybe I don't have on. Hold on, let me turn on live chat, because I don't have on live chat. Okay. When did you say this? Isn't solitary confinement torture and more gruesome by death by injection? Yeah, I think solitary confinement is probably not something you would want. Yeah, I can't find what you said. It's above. I looked pretty far back. By Eden, you said by Eden, then you said justice for their family, and then you said especially not with drugs. I don't see anything. I feel like I've gone way too far up now, but I can't see any message that you've done. You started Devil May Cry. That's pretty cool. I can't find it. Okay, you're finally back. Devil May Cry anime so lazy. I haven't watched it, so yeah, I have no idea. Heard some people like it, but I heard most people thought it was like bad, so probably true. This is what I said. Hold on. How's your mood, Dennis? Am I okay? I'm always okay. Am I watching any anime right now? I'm watching Evangelion. I'm watching Evangelion, I guess. That's less than the average. It's above. Okay. You keep saying it's above, and I keep looking, and there's. Okay, I'm gonna read out all the chats from you. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. My mood is always this straight line. McLovin. Okay, so how are you, random? Read what I said, Dennis. Bye, Eden. Where's the other one? Justice for their family. So between how are you, emo, and there's nothing except for justice for your family, justice for their family. I don't see any messages between. Deleted every time because it has murder. Oh boy. Hello. Oh, where was I? You're on page 34. Page 33, 34. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello. Just Debo. Hello, EXE. Hello, just EXE. How are you doing today? And where does it go through? It's so annoying. That's probably a good thing. Use a better page? I think I'm good. This is a good page. What are you talking about? Okay, there it is. You said there it is, but I still don't see anything. Between George saying, "Oh, where was I yesterday?" There's nothing. Yeah, I have no idea. Above Dennis, above? It's literally not there. Is anyone seeing McLovin's thing? Because I'm not. There's nothing above. Okay, there it is. It's just chaotic random dude. There's nothing there. I'm quite sorry. There is nothing in the chat. These live streams you make are so good. Thank you. Yeah, because I don't see anything. Okay, I'm going crazy. How's your day going? My day's going good. What are your thoughts on Ava so far? It's pretty good. I haven't like reached any part where it's like, oh, this is like the best thing I've ever seen. But I haven't reached. Yeah, it's not like it's pretty good. It's like pretty okay. I said it like 5 times. Well, I still. Is it in the chat for you? Because I can't see it. I mean, look. How about this, McLovin? You can just screenshot it and then DM it to me. Yeah, no, Ava's pretty good so far. I mean, I'm only on episode like 13, but I mean, so far it's pretty okay. They deleted it, bruh. Not the YouTube moderation system. Okay, I guess I'll draw this. It's not that important? Okay. Well, if you say so. Hopefully you don't get the joke. I still see your shadows in my room. Huh. I don't. I said how prison is useless for blankers because it's environments. Oh, because it's an environment that fuels their motive. Oh, for murderers? Okay. I said how prison is useless for murderers because it's an environment that fuels their motive. Okay, that does make sense. If you're in a cell for 40 years with no human contact, that's hell. I like Ava mainly for the Ava units / angels, but I don't see the appeal beyond that, honestly. I mean, I haven't watched all of it, but I'm quite sure it's supposed to. I feel like a lot of people relate to it depending on how much they relate to Shinji, probably. So I think you should try not using the eye lines when using pen. Why not? It'll help you improve a lot. It will help me improve a lot to not use the guidelines. How so? Not using shapes while using pen helps. I don't. Bye, guys. I'll see you later. Goodbye, McLovin. How? I mean, okay. Not using shape. So are you just saying I should just because it makes you confident not needing to use shape? Are you saying I should just like draw directly onto the page with no guidelines at all? You have difficulties organizing your workspace. It's so messy. Yeah, I mean, my workspace is not organized that much either, so. That's... I mean... Maybe. I mean, maybe. I recommend you try it. I guess I can't dock it till I try it, right? But like every line is kind of a okay. So like, you're basically what you're saying? Basically, what you're saying is like something like figure drawing. It's kind of like figure drawing, or like gesture drawing, something like that. I mean, to be fair, that is what I did. That is what I did for I did it for this. I didn't really use shapes here for this drawing, but I certainly could try. Yeah, but how do you draw the head without? How does that even work? How do you? Who does that? Who does that? That's insanity. It's a lucid dream. Who in the world does that? I think that might be insanity. Kerbo just said that, okay, and I understand the concept. Our Kerbo was talking about drawing without using guideline shapes or anything, like guidelines at all. Just draw the final image first, essentially. And I'm trying to figure out who who does that. Okay, hold on. That actually sounds insane. That sounds insane. I'm sorry for bullying you today. Did you bully me? You don't use guidelines? Well, good for you, I guess. What? Okay. I mean, I suppose what I could do. The most insane things are the most successful. That's already wrong. That's already gone wrong. I guess we can make it not go wrong by making the face. Okay, we can luck-based art. If it turns out good or bad, that's on you. Drawing the facial features first is without the head is it just okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna put my head down and draw. If guidelines work for you, definitely use them, but I've never used them, so they screw me up. I feel like guidelines help because the guidelines usually turn into just the body. Like the guidelines are basic. Dennis drawing without guidelines are easy. Yeah, but usually you end up with like, I tend to find that when I draw without guidelines, I end up with an unstructured, kind of boneless creature. And I've never done it since I've gotten better, so perhaps I will be better, but still. Yeah, but maybe draw the face, then the head outline afterwards. Yeah, but outlines are banned. No outlines, because an outline is kind of like a guideline, right? That's what I'm hearing. No outlines, just the final product. Unless I'm wrong. Hello, Sketchy Paws. Jellyfish? The way to draw without guidelines is quantity? What do you mean by that? Side profiles are so hard for me. I see. So wait, so do you always draw? Do you always draw without guidelines? After you've drawn heads 100 times, without guidelines, it'll be easy. Well, I mean, I suppose I could draw without guidelines, but I prefer not to. Like, I've seen some pros drawing without guidelines. I think it's really only when your mental library is huge. See. People like Mark Brunette? Really? Huh. That's cool. Anime turns is called a training montage. Nothing in real life ever is a montage. It's always in real time. Okay, but that's okay. So technically, that would be yeah. So that was wrong, anyways. This is. I think I've discovered what hell is. But you know what I hate? You know what I do not want to do? I want to do things quickly. I feel like drawing without guidelines is a way of drawing that takes precision and patience. And I just want to go fast. I want to draw like a drawing. I want to do like a sketch in 10 minutes or less. I actually would rather do like a sketch in like 5 minutes, but hey, you know, who's counting? Okay, slower the better. Nah, faster the better for me. I want to draw more in a day. I don't want to draw like I want good quality and good quantity in a day. Hello, IDK. But I want to draw more. The more I draw in a day, the more fun I have. If I can do a drawing that's technically as good as a drawing without guidelines, faster with guidelines, then I want to do a drawing with guidelines that is fast and still as technically good as the other one. Wait. Oh. Step 1. Become Jung. It's supposed to be faster than using guidelines, but you're not used to doing it. It's supposed to be, I mean, okay. I can understand. Like, for me, my guidelines kind of just turn into part of the drawing. Like, most of them, I don't know. Except for, like, the line. Like, the curve lines or the gesture lines, whatever it is. Like, I don't know how to actually say it. The line of action is basically the only guideline I use. But for the body's is already, like, when I draw a body using a guideline, it's not exactly really a guideline. The body is going to still be the body. I'll just put stuff on top of the body. It's more like I'm drawing with a mannequin. Oh, I see the issue here. Anyways, just gonna bring this in. Hello, Diana. Yes, become Kim Jung-gi. Dennis, select the JoJo part. I don't. Part 2. Who is that? Who's what exactly? Part 2 is battle tendency? I see. I don't know any of the parts of JoJo because I haven't watched JoJo. Huh. Something tells me I should probably just leave the middle of the body undetailed. Something is telling me that, so I will. Nani ga suki? Chocominto. Yorimo anata. Yes, your voice goes very deep when you say that. Well, yeah. To be fair, my normal voice is. I'm always talking in a more. I talk in a definitely a higher tone than my normal voice. To be fair, I'm always doing some sort of. I'm always doing some sort of higher voice. My armpits are so itchy it started to hurt. Unfortunate. Nani ga suki? Chocominto. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Right? Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. How do I do this? Go here. My actual voice, my voice become talk normally then? No, that's too tired. I sound way too tired. Stand ready for my worm's arrival. Hello, Jotaron. This wasn't this wasn't my worst drawing, that's for sure. Her bob hair looks so cutesy. Thank you. I mean, okay. I tried. Um, drawing her other leg comes with technical difficulties. I don't know if I want those technical difficulties. To be fair, I could just give her. Okay. Hello, Dianu. Hello. Can you guys not hear me? Is this thing mute? Hello. Oh, you're not talking to me. You're talking to the other guys? When I was a baby, pardon? That's not how you come back. I had a bob. Alright, well, I did this drawing without any guidelines. And it doesn't look like the worst drawing I've ever made, but I still. Looks decent, and I'll do 100 more. No, I don't wanna. This was actually just like, here's the thing, it might look good, but it has no foundations. There's no like structure to it. Okay, I might as well finish it. Where's her other leg going? Her other leg's going, if this is the middle of her body, then wait, nuh-uh, it's nicer. Yeah, it looks nicer, but truly, there's no structure. It's definitely cleaner, but I don't like it. How does this even curve around the body? I guess it will just curve like that. It'll curve like that, right? And then I bring this in, it goes like that. And then... What is structure supposed to mean? I'm just saying the way that I actually constructed it it has no, there's no theory behind it. I kind of just drew the lines that I saw for the reference, but it has no actual, like, I have no understanding of why I did what I'm doing. The only reason this turned out looking all right is because I have some sort of muscle memory. I have an okay visual library, and I have an okay sort of sense of how the body looks, but geez, I have no idea what I'm doing. Dennis-chan, nane ga suki, shokominto, yorimo anata. Yay! The more you practice, the better it gets. Yeah. I guess it just comes down to if I want to get better at this. I suppose. You're a grown-ass man. I mean, yeah, that's what being 19 is, isn't it? Actually, I'm about to be 20, to be fair. I think you're mistaking grown for tired. I'm just really tired. Kind of tired. Sort of tired. Mostly tired. Yes, I am Dennis, Misty. Hello. Dennis is a man. Very nice. Thank you. I wake up at like 4:50. I go to sleep at like 1 a.m. Or at least that's kind of when I went to sleep last night. Anyways, I'm gonna draw my cousin for their graduation present. Nice. What time do you wake up at? About 8. I woke up at like 8 today. 8 a.m. Obviously. Obviously not p.m. I was shredding cheese and cut my finger. Oh no. Wait, did I even respond to that, to your shredding cheese? That's unfortunate. Did I say that it's unfortunate? I have no idea. I feel like I'm black. I feel like I'm blanking out. He plashed out? Pardon? Pardon me? People say JoJo is gay, but it really isn't? Well, yeah, probably. I feel like most people are probably joking, right? You're gonna go now? Goodbye. Goodbye, Dionu. Is she wearing a bodysuit? Yes. Kind of, something like that. I don't actually know what this... I don't know what to call this. So yeah, I'll go with a bodysuit. swimsuit? Yeah, it's more of like a swimsuit, like a one-piece swimsuit. I guess it's more like a unitard, to be fair. I think this is like a cosplayer. I think she's supposed to be doing 2B. Alright, hello Zoodle! Alrighty. Back to my regular schedule of who knows what the hell I'm doing. Actually, not yet, not yet. Also, when I'm doing I'm not actually drawing the eye line per se. I'm really trying to show the curvature of the head. I'm not. That's not. The line isn't really to mark where the eyes are supposed to be actually. Which state do I live in? I'm a solid. See? I promise, I'm a solid. I thought you were. I was. No, I'm not a liquid. Come on, guys. Let's be real here. How could I be a liquid? Me? I'm not a gas. Do you think I'm gassy? That's just not true. I am 70% Jesus because if I walk on a person, I'm walking on water. I'm 70% water. This is true. You're true. You're a non-Newtonian fluid. Oh boy. Guys, where can I post my fan fiction? I don't know. Post it wherever you want, I guess. How do I make my eyes appear female? I think most eyes are... Okay, well, I mean... If I'm... Okay, when I'm drawing a female eye, I guess you... You could just simply... Are you drawing, like... Are you talking about, like, realism, or are you talking about, like, stylized? To make an eye appear more masculine, you simply must... You just kind of... Okay, well, this is a... I'll say this is more like a feminine eye. I mean, in real life, people's eyes don't really change. I don't think there's really such thing as, like, a masculine eye and a feminine eye. But for stylized, you're gonna make, yeah, stylized, you're gonna try and make the eye, like no eyelashes, I suppose. Or, like, less eyelashes. Smaller pupil, I suppose, that would... A smaller pupil also tends to make it look more... Like, I mean, I think the bottom one looks more masculine, I suppose. But, I mean, this is just how, yeah. I mean, as you can see, wait, where's that drawing? Like, I mean, I'd say that this guy kind of has more feminine eyes, to be honest. But that's only because of the thickness of his eyelashes. Yeah, more eyelashes, usually female. Less eyelashes, male. That's just how it works. That's how it works. He's majestic, he is. You cracked the secret? I see. Congratulations. Browless males. Yes, that's... I mean, not browless. Lashless is males. At least in stylized. Women have more curved eyes? Is that true? I don't think that's exactly true. But yeah, you can do more, like, more angular shapes. Yeah, if you're... Yeah, that's true. You can also go for more angular shapes for men. The same way how you make, like, a face more masculine or feminine. Softer, rounder shapes, feminine. More jagged shapes, masculine. But I mean, for what's it called? For men. Wait, no. I mean, in real life, I don't think there's much of a difference, though. Okay, hold on. Let me just pop in this eye. Pop it in the eye. Bring down her. Also, males are longer. Males' eyelashes, eyes are longer. For stylization. I mean, you're looking, like, really? Like in real life? Yeah, I tend to find that actually, like, in real life, men have longer eyelashes. I tend to find that in real life, men tend to have longer eyelashes than women. Actually, let me look at the difference. There's a place called AO3. Can I post it there? I don't know. It's not some inappropriate site, though? I don't know. Okay, like, from the images I'm seeing... I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure in a lot of these pictures, the men are like trying to look. I feel like the men are definitely trying to look more. I don't know. I feel like there's just a different look, but I don't know. I feel like the men's eyes are usually more. They're like more closed, right, to give a more intense expression. And then for the woman, I feel like they're having a more open expression, so it looks bigger. But I don't think there's actually a big difference in structure. I feel like just some people look different, but I could just. Oh no, actually, you're right. No, never mind. You're right. You're right. You're actually right. It definitely gives more of a masculine look, though. Yes. So no, actually, you're definitely right. Never mind. I was wrong. Wrong. I saw it. Never mind. I saw it. But I feel like I've seen guys with more like feminine eyes, though. Maybe that's what's confusing me. But yes, no, you're definitely right. You're definitely right. I think that's called a femboy. A guy could have like softer eyes and still not be a femboy. Like he could have a beard, big muscles, and just have really like soft eyes. I don't think that's a femboy. No, a femboy is just a guy who like looks like a girl. All the characteristics. What are these people talking about? I think they're talking about an edit, but I have no idea. Guys, what do I do with these 60 pages? I don't know. Just look at places to put fad to make fanfic, or post them. I suppose. Look up places to post fanfics. I think realism and hyperrealism can be really fun if you use them in goofy ways. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I just have really bad references for them, or like I've seen like really maybe I just have really like boring references, like just an eye or something, or maybe like an apple or something like that, or like glass of water. Most of the ways I think of hyperrealism is just pretty boring, but that's just I don't know. I'd have to see like a really cool one. Like example, I made a cool realism grandma with no body or arms, just a head and feet. But how can you do that with hyperrealism, right? Because with hyperrealism, you need like an actual reference, right? Oh, like first you reference the face and then you reference the feet? Wait, no, that's not. Like I understand you could do it with I understand how you can do it with realism, but with hyperrealism, wouldn't it be pretty difficult with hyperrealism? Oh no, I can no, I see what you I know. You just have to copy the image exactly and then copy the other image exactly. Okay, no, yeah, you can definitely do that. It'll essentially be two separate drawings put next to each other to make like a full drawing. That's yeah, that's actually a good way to do it. But in that case, wouldn't in that case, it'll always have to be like two separate objects. Like they will never be able to connect to each other, right? Because then it wouldn't be hyperrealism if you have to make up the connection. Does DeviantArt allow fanfics? I don't know. I haven't really used DeviantArt at all. You can make a connection quite easily, but would it become? I thought you said like hyperrealism is like just add the ankles. Yeah, but the hyperrealism needs to have like, to be like you need like a reference so you can get the details down perfectly, right? Like like you were saying like 100% accuracy. But if you don't have like the reference of the specific image connecting specifically to the other thing, then wouldn't that be kind of difficult? Maybe I just lack the I lack the artistic vision, perhaps. Hold on. Okay. This is all done. How would I even do this? I think that'll be there. But in a technicality, I think there's gonna be folds happening in here. And then I bring out this part of the body. Hyperrealism is kind of goofy on a cartoon character. Definitely. Yeah. Like Kirby with realistic light. Oh no. That'd be kind of horrifying. Dennis, what is YouTube brand connect? What? Search up cursed Kirby. Oh, I don't wanna. Okay, let me do that. Cursed Kirby. I don't want to search up cursed Kirby, but I'm gonna do it anyways. It's a way to get monetized? Oh, did not know that. Oh lord, that is... Oh no. They're all terrifying. No. Elder Tubbies are great though. I like the Elder Tubbies. They're chill. I'd be friends with them. No, it's not. Bro, this one has a human face. That thing, that's not Kirby. What is that? I'm gonna say search up Kirby with long legs. Oh. Oh, that's not too bad. He's yeah, he's goofy. Those legs do not fit his body. Kawaii Kirby in the link. I mean, wait, what, huh? In what link? Okay, I think this is. You know, I'm actually gonna make. I'm gonna make the border for. I'm gonna make the border for the unitard. Oh, the link you sent in chat. I don't think. I don't think links. I don't think you can do links in chat. I don't think it. Yeah, I don't think the link. You can send links in chat. I do not believe so. Just come out and see and come. No, I literally don't even see it. I don't see the link. How? It's just not there. I can see your message. It says, I meant to say search up Kirby with long legs, Kawaii Kirby in the link, but there's no. I don't see any link. Like, there's no message between Kawaii Kirby and the link. And no, just Kirby long legs. There's nothing between those two messages. Kawaii. You don't see? No, there's no HTTPS. There's nothing. Like, the message doesn't exist. Very strange. Yeah, it's kind of like how McLovin was getting censored, I suppose. It's probably the same thing that's happening, but because you sent the link. I'm pretty sure YouTube doesn't allow, like, links. Like, they censor it completely. Did you see that link? Nope. All I saw is very strange indeed, and did you see that link? But there is no link in between those two messages. Sure, you would be able to send it in the Discord. Isn't this a remarkably absorbing conglomerate of sentient bipedal things? Yes. If you're talking about people, then yes. Yes, these characters are hot. I typed it out this time? Really? Because still don't see. You should probably just send it to the Discord. It'll probably be better because it's just not there. What if you don't have a Discord? Oh, then yikes. If you don't have Discord, then yeah, there's I don't know what to say. I mean, in some places Discord is banned, so some people really just can't get it, like no matter what. That's why it literally is a yikes. It's a true yikes. All right. Okay, I did the redraw. Or if your parents don't let you, same thing. I feel like I could have done slightly better on this, but it's fine. She's so pretty. Thank you. Guys, DeviantArt works. That looks good. Thank you. But yeah, I could have done better, slightly better. Tried to make a YouTube channel. Okay, goodbye. Good luck, soldier. All right, so the body is there, crotch is there, then other leg is there. What do you mean, Nikki? You can't just come out randomly and just say Nikki. 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 Are those cockroaches? Those are crickets, I believe. Grasshoppers. It's so quiet, it's usually so loud. Very quiet indeed. Hush, you'll disturb the peace. Crickets, grasshoppers. Crickets. John. Can you believe people eat crickets? Yeah, I can believe people eat a bunch of things. So, yes, I can believe that people eat crickets. I can believe it because I've seen it. So there's not even any reason. Yeah, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, maybe they taste good. Who knows? You gnar? Bruh. Hold on, how do I even do this? Let's party, dance, let's party and dance? Dennis, how to pronounce entrepreneur? I think it's entrepreneur. 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 Preneur. Preneur? Entrepreneur. 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 Entre, I think it's entrepreneur. Neur, yeah, preneur. 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 Anchor-preneur. Holy shit, our fight begins very soon? Does it? Oh yeah, I guess it does. Kind of. Why is it live so quiet? I'm thinking mostly. If you're asking about me and you're asking about why no one's talking in chat, I don't know. They're busy. That could have been Sunu and Nikki. It could have, but it's not. It's kind of scary. What's kind of scary? The quietness? It's chill. If that leg is there, the other leg should be somewhere here, but I guess you won't be able to see it. Add nipples? Yeah, actually, I don't know how I'm supposed to get out of... I don't know how I'm supposed to get out of drawing the body. He's talking about nipples. I don't know how I'm supposed to get out of drawing the body when there's no reason for these characters to have clothes, because they're in a tub. How am I supposed to gymnastics my way? How am I supposed to figure out to do this? I'm so confused, actually. Maybe a swimsuit? Could work, yeah. Swimsuit could work. I suppose that would work, yeah. Or I could just, like, not draw anything. I could simply just not. I don't actually need to... I don't need to draw the anatomy. I could simply leave the body blank. Why did you change your name? What do you mean? Deanna's name has always been this way. I'm gonna call Leonu. Deanu. Donu. 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 How can we even say his name? I don't know, I think it's like Donu. Man, construction is so boring. I can't move on without it. Are you talking about like making the body into shapes? Yeah, it's quite boring. Is very boring. Into planes and shapes? I see, yeah. Plus you're a bit tipsy. Ah, that'd make it a lot harder, yeah. That makes sense. Dennis, why are you drawing a girl and a dude in the shower? I don't know. It's a reference I have. They're chilling. Also, this is a tub, not a shower. If you're gonna say something, at least make it accurate. He can't keep getting away with this! Do you get that reference? No. No, this is a normal reference. This reference is quite cute, actually. Yeah, like Donu says, it's actually cute. Because that's what it's supposed to be. Bro, you can't unseen it? What do you mean you can't unseen it? What does that even mean? It's cute, but it's not cute. The entire stream can see them? I mean, all they're doing is sitting there. I don't think there's anything There's nothing weird going on. They're kind of just sitting there. Just, have you ever been taken? Are you asking if I've been kidnapped before? Imagine 10 people watching you while you and your girlfriend are just trying to chill in the shower. Fair. That's fair. But, I mean, hey. If it makes you feel any better, this girl is like a robot. So, okay, technically she's more of like a doll than a robot, but whatever. What does that mean? How am I getting taken? How am I taken? Who's taking me and why? No, they're not related. Dennis, did you ever find love? Yeah, I guess. I did. Did love ever find me? Huh. That's a way to put it, I suppose. Love found me and then ran all the way and then ran away forever. Love is fake, actually? I mean, you can say that, I suppose. How? How what exactly? Love is real. I think you can define love as real. So yeah, I'd say that love is real. The same way that you can say happiness is real is the same way you can say love is real. Love is all about attractiveness and money. I think love is partially about attractiveness, but no, I don't think money. I mean, human emotions are complicated. But no, it's not only about money and attractiveness. My little cousin fell in love with a boy who looks like a squirrel. First of all, that's mean to squirrels. Second of all, don't be mean to squirrels. And third of all, you're being mean to squirrels. My cousin is way ahead of a squirrel. A squirrel boy. That's so sad. He's chill. I bet he's chill. He's a chill dude. That's why. I want to go bald. Okay, pal. You know, I do wonder something. Where the heck is the faucet for this bath? Where's the faucet? Where did that go? I feel like I'll soon be drawing cube grids again. I forgot the basics of my brain. I forgot the basics or my brain is not braining today. Yeah, some days you could just have forgotten the basics. I have days like that. They used a bucket? Fair. Crazy Diamond fixed Philip's broken heart. And bald head. He's not bald yet. The love for money is real. That's true. All right. You know, guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream, actually. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end the stream. I must go make meatballs that are actually not meatballs because vegan, but I'm gonna make plant balls, I suppose. Where's the gay lights? No gay lights today. Vegan meatballs. Yeah, leaf balls or something. I don't know. I eat leaves for breakfast. No, I'm joking. Leaves. Well, in any case, guys, thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for staying till the end. This, why don't you eat before streaming? No. I ate before streaming. I ate breakfast before streaming. But I still have to make, like, the rest of my family has to eat. And I must make food. You know? So I'm gonna go make food. Thank you, guys. Oh, my back. Oh, my knees. Okay, yeah. This is why I have to stretch. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching the stream, and goodbye.